We're diving into the craziest era of American car history, the 1980s. Buckle up because this isn't just about big hair and neon lights. No, this is about survival, serious innovation, and some of the wildest, most game-changing rides ever built. Automakers were getting hit from every angle. Soaring gas prices that threatened to kill the muscle car, brutal emissions laws that strangled horsepower, and ruthless competition from foreign markets that sent Detroit into panic mode. They were forced to adapt or die, and fast. What did they do? They downsized, turbocharged their engines, and made the bold, risky switch from rear to front-wheel drive. Everything was on the line, and in the process, some of the most legendary cars ever made were born. But here's the catch. As quickly as these legends appeared, many were ripped away from us, discontinued just when they were getting good. Imagine your favorite cars, your dream rides, just gone, phased out before they ever had a chance to hit their full potential. Today, we're diving deep into the 5 most legendary cars from the 1980s that were killed off way before their time. These aren't just cars, these are icons. And their stories will leave you sitting on the edge of your seat, wondering what could have been. Ready? This is going to be a wild ride. Let's jump into it. Number 5. AMC Eagle, the forgotten pioneer. Imagine driving down a dirt trail in the 1980s. It's a time when SUVs don't even exist yet. But there you are, cutting through mud, rocks, and uneven terrain like it's nothing. What are you driving? Not a Jeep, not a truck, but the AMC Eagle, a car that was so far ahead of its time the world wasn't ready for it. The AMC Eagle wasn't just a car, it was the birth of an entire automotive class, the crossover SUV. Years before anyone even thought of mixing a family sedan with off-road capability, AMC did it, and they did it in style. From 1980 to 1988, this beast was available as a sedan, a coupe, or the beloved wagon. But don't let its civilian looks fool you. Beneath its body lived the heart of a rugged off-roader. At a time when cars weren't supposed to leave the asphalt, the Eagle was out there taking on trails like it was born for it. Under the hood, you had options. The most iconic was the legendary 4.2-liter inline-6 engine, borrowed straight from Jeep's lineup. That engine gave the Eagle the raw power to tackle off-road environments most cars could only dream about. But AMC wasn't just catering to the thrill seekers. For those who wanted something a little more fuel-efficient, they offered a smaller 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. Yet the real game-changer was the technology AMC packed into the Eagle. In 1981, they introduced the Select Drive system, an innovation that blew people's minds. Imagine this. With just the push of a button, you could switch between 2-wheel drive for everyday commuting and 4-wheel drive when the terrain got tough. This feature was unheard of at the time. It was revolutionary. People loved the Eagle. It had the ground clearance of a Jeep, but the smooth handling of a car. You could take it to the mountains one weekend and the grocery store the next. But like many greats, the Eagle was misunderstood. Chrysler acquired AMC in 1987, and within just a year, the Eagle was phased out, its future stolen before it ever had a chance to reach its potential. Think about it. Had Chrysler invested in updating and modernizing this car, the AMC Eagle could have been the blueprint for the entire crossover market that dominates today. But that future never came. What could have been the Eagle's legacy? It's hard to say. What we do know is this: decades before anyone coined the term crossover, AMC had already cracked the code. The Eagle remains a legend not for what it became, but for what it could have been. A glimpse into a future where off-road capability and family comfort merged seamlessly. Today, the world is filled with crossovers, but none of them carry the same mystique as the forgotten pioneer, the AMC Eagle. What if Chrysler had given it a fighting chance? The SUV world might look very different today,